In today's video, we are going to learn about measuring angles in radians. In mathematics, angles can be measured in degrees or radians, but radians provide a more natural and intuitive way to measure angles in certain applications. Part 1. What are radians? So radians are a unit of measurement of angles that are based on the ratio of the length of an arc of a circle to the radius of that circle. In other words, radians allow us to measure the amount of rotation of an angle around a circle. A more formal definition would be a radian is the angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc whose length is equal to that of the radius of the circle. So let's try to understand it with the help of a diagram. In this diagram, you can see that we have got one radian. So let's call this radian as theta. So this theta is equal to, if I say the this length of this arc, if it is r and the radius we give it by r, so one radian is nothing but r over r. Or a formal definition in terms of radian comes out to be that theta is equal to length of the arc over radius of the circle. So this L represents the length of the arc and r is the radius of the circle. And one radian is nothing but when your length of the arc is same as the radius of the circle, that will give you one radian. So let's move to the next part. Conversion from degrees to radians. So let's say we have got an angle which is given to us in degrees. So here the formula that we use is, let's say I will try to explain it with an example. So let's say I have got 45 degrees. So this dot on the top represents it's in degrees. If you want to convert 45 degrees into radians, all you have to do is that you take 45, divide it by 180 and you times it by 5. So if we divide this, we will get 45 4s are 180. So my answer should be pi over 4 radians. The reason we do it like this is, if you see a circle, the total angle in the circle is 360 degrees, and 360 degrees can be represented by 2 pi. Now this 2 pi, if I rewrite, pi is equal to 180 degrees. So this thing, that if you remember this, that pi is equal to pi radian is equal to 180 degrees, this will help you a lot in doing most of the calculations. Conversion from radians to degrees. So let's say I have got pi by 6 radians and I would like to convert it into degrees. So earlier I have told you that pi radians equals to 180 degrees. If you are converting from radians to degree, all you have to do, you can also use unitary method, that 1 radian is equal to 180 over pi. So if you would like to convert this pi by 6 radian into degrees, we can write pi by 6 and multiply this by 180 over pi. Here I can cancel out pi and pi. 180 divided by 6 is 30 degrees. So my answer would be 30 degrees. So if you would like to write a formula from radians to degrees, all you need to do is that you take your angle in radians. So let's say that angle is theta radian. You multiply this by 180 over pi. So let's try taking some more examples. Let's try to understand it with some examples. So first I will write the formulas for you. So from radians to degrees, you have to take the angle theta times 180 over pi, and from degrees to radian, it will be given by, if you have your angle theta in degrees, times pi over 180. The best way to remember it is by saying that you have got pi radians are equal to 180 degrees. So this is the thing that you should remember. So let's take an example. So we have got 120 degree and I would like to convert it into radians. So 120 times pi over 180. 120 and 180 both are divisible by 60. So 2 and 3. My answer is 2 pi by 3. Attempt these questions by yourself. You can pause the video and once you are ready, you can actually go to the next slide to see the answer. So the question number 1 is, you can convert this into degrees to radians. So let's say I have got 140 degrees and we will do two questions from it. And we have got, let's say, 60 degrees and the another one is, these ones are from degree to radian. And part 2, let's say radians to degrees, radians to degrees. There are two questions coming up for you. Let's say I have got 3 pi by 2 and another one is, let's say, 7 pi by 4. Okay, so you can pause, you can attempt these two questions and then once you are ready, you can hit the start button. So the part 1, we had 140 degrees and we were required to convert it into radians. So 140 degrees times pi over 180 will give us the radian. So 0 zeros got cancelled. We can cancel both of them by 2. So I will have 7 and 9. So 7 pi over 9 radians. Part B, the question that we had was 60 degrees. So 60 degrees, so 60 times pi over 180. 180 is divisible by 63 times, so pi by 3 radians. Next one, which one was for radians to degree? The part A that we had was 3 pi by 2. So 3 pi by 2, what I will do, 3 pi by 2 times 180 over pi. Pi and pi get cancelled. 180 is divisible by 2. 90 times. So 3 times 90 is 270 degrees. Part B. Let's do the part B, the last question, which was 7 pi by 4. Here we will get 7 over 4 times pi times 180 over pi. You can use your calculators if you want to. Depending upon which exam you're writing, if you're using Further Pure Maths or IGCSE, you are allowed to use your calculator. If you're doing MAISL, MAIHL, you will be IBDP, MAIHL or SL, you will be allowed to use calculator. But for example, if the same question comes in IBDP and MAAHL, which is Analysis HL or SL, you won't be allowed to use calculator in your paper 1. So it is better to keep doing some questions without the help of your calculator. So 180 divided by 4 would be 45 and 45 times 7. So you will have 35, 28, 315 degrees. So that's the end of it. I have also added one exercise in the description. You can actually download it and you can attempt that worksheet. It has got an answer with it that will help you in preparing well for this topic. Thank you. See you soon on the next video.